Dear students, welcome to JMCB Learning. Today I am going to discuss second term, 6th chapter, that is word processing. So in the previous session, previous chapter, I discussed about the operating systems. To revise some parts from the operating system lesson, we discussed some types of the software. Now you can divide software into system software and the application software. In the system software, we discussed operating system, utility programs and the language translators. That is your chapter 5th. In chapter 6th onwards, you have to discuss the examples of the application software. That means in the 6th 7 you are going to discuss the word processing software, and in the third term onwards you have to discuss the other application software such as Excel, database and the presentation. So let us start to identify what is word processing softwares. So first of all, we have to know what is word processing. Word processing is use different types of documents in our day-to-day activities and preparing these documents in different styles. Word processing software is really familiar with us because nowadays the technology era, this is the computer based technology era, now we are working. So we have to, for each our work we are using most of the software. The main software we are using word processing, Excel, database, presentation, etc. In order to avoid the shortcomings of preparation of pen or pencil in based documents, typewriters were used in the earlier stage. When in past we used pen, pencil, paper based manual system, we have to write everything, we have to record everything through the papers. It is really hard to maintain and write these things. To ease our work, then they have introduced typewriters. After all, becoming year to year after, now we are using the computers, computer based systems, mobile phones, tabs, laptops likewise. But do not allow functions such as formatting, saving, printing in required size. That means when you are using the typewriters, you can't do any formatting. If you want to change the colors of the text, can you do it through the typewriter? No, you can't. So that is why we are using the word processing software nowadays. We can we can achieve these formatting, saving, printing, everything through these word processing softwares. So the word processing software was introduced. Facilities provided by the word processing software. So what are the facilities we can gain through the word processing software? First one, creation and editing. You can create and you can edit or format. Insert objects such as images. If you want to show some of the images, you can insert them into your document. Saving and retrieving, again and again you can, after you saving it, after a few days ago, again you can modify your document. Print, preview and printing, spell checking and grammar, find and replace, mail merge. So in here, in this chapter, we are going to discuss each point with the practicals. Some examples. What are the word processing software examples? These are the name of the software. In this column, they are given the who is the producer. Abbey Word, he is the Source Gear Corporation was introduced it. Frame Maker, Adobe Systems Incorporation, iWork Pages, Apple, Kingsoft Office Writer, Kingsoft, LibreOffice Writer, OpenOffice Writer, Microsoft Office Word, Microsoft Corporation, OpenOffice Writer, Apache Software Foundation, it is open source software, WordPerfect, Corel. So these are the example. Remember in your paper also they are asking this table. So you have to remember the word processing software with the producer. Note, some word processing software need to be purchased, such as Microsoft Microsoft you have to purchase. Remember, you have to purchase the Microsoft package. Some are free and open source, that means FOSS, and can use through the cloud computing. Remember, there are 3 types you can use the word processing softwares. First one is through you can purchase it, that means you have to pay and you have to pay it. Second one is open source. You can easily download through the internet and install it. It is just same as the operations, and the features will be same as the proprietary. We can also call it as purchased as the proprietary software. So, it is same as these two. These are the same. These two have same features. And other thing is you can go through the cloud computing. You can see Google Docs are really, nowadays we are using Google Docs. So, this is the cloud computing. When you are connecting to the internet, you can you can create everything. We have discussed the facilities from the word processing software, everything we can achieve through the cloud computing, Google Docs also. In addition, smartphones and tablet PCs are used for word processing today, and word processing software is available for this purpose. What are they? Documents to go, Google Docs, Kingsoft Office, Polaris Office. Not only the PCs or the laptops, in the smartphones and the tablets also you can use the word processing softwares. What are the advantages? If we are using the cloud computing based word processing software, what are the advantages of them? First one, the user does not have to install a word processing software on the computer. That means, but there is a disadvantage actually. You have to have constant internet connection to access this cloud computing. I think you will be remembered when you are discussing the, now I think you should know the cloud computing. You have, this is a major disadvantage of the cloud computing. There should be an internet connection, and also it should be constant, cannot be cannot be break. So, that is the disadvantage, but when the user do not have to install any software in the computer if you are using the cloud computing based softwares. The user does not have to allocate space to install software in the hard disk. This is same thing. If you do not need to install any software in your computer, that means no space are requiring from the hard disk also. To save the document, internet itself provides facilities for space. That means in the internet you have sometimes in the, I think in the Gmail also you can have the Google Drive. They are giving 15 GB for you to store your documents. So, you can take the space from the internet to store your data, not in your local computers, not in your physical computer hard disk, you can store them in the internet. This user can open and edit the document from any computer which has internet facility. The same thing will be repeated again and again, I think, but take the idea about the what is the cloud computing and how to use these softwares. Examples are Google Docs and the Windows 365. Now, let us see what are the word processing software. These lessons are prepared for the Microsoft. Actually, we have to do the practical sessions. So, in this lesson, we are going to discuss the Microsoft Word, but in the textbook also you can see the LibreOffice package also has been introduced. So, if you can't purchase or download the Microsoft software, it is better to download the LibreOffice from the internet. So, in here we are mainly focused on the Microsoft software, Microsoft Word. Now, when you are if you want to open a new document in the Microsoft Word, you have to go start all programs, Microsoft Office, Microsoft, in that package you can see there are so many packages such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Presentation, Microsoft Database. Likewise you can see in that collection you have to select among this collection you have to select the Microsoft Word. This could be different depending on the operating system. Now this is the Microsoft Word interface. Now you can see in the first top of the window you can see the title bar. This is the title bar. Then you can see the quick access toolbar, and this is calling as ribbon. The whole part is calling as ribbon, and these are the tabs. Within tabs you can see the groups, and this is the ruler button, scroll bar, browse buttons, view buttons, and the status bar, which will be display the details of the document. So you can see it is the figure 6.1 in your textbook. So let us start to identify the features in detail. After I explain this one, I will show you the practicals. Now the feature is the first one, title bar, that means topmost window, topmost line of the window. It is used to name of the open document. It is used for the it is used to show the open document. The name of the document will be displayed on this title bar. Next one, ribbon, that means this part. Ribbon. Ribbon contains commands organized in 3 components. What are they? Tabs. These appear. Now let us see what are these components. Tabs. These appear across the top of the ribbon. That means top of the ribbon you can see. In here also you can see these are tabs. These appear across the top of the ribbon and contain groups of related commands. You can see some of the tab names as home, insert, page layout are examples of ribbon tabs. Then the groups, they organize related commands. Each group name appears below the group on the ribbon. For example, group of commands related to font or group of commands related to element, etc. That means in each tab you have some of the collection of groups. Each group are using for each purposes. Commands appear within each group as mentioned above. Then you can see the quick access toolbar. In the quick access toolbar you can see 3 options. This is save button, this is undo button, this is redo button. Undo button is used to load the cancelled operations. Redo button used for the go to the forward steps we have created in the document. I will explain them through the practicals. Then dialog box launcher, that is used to show the additional tools. Status bar, this shows the number of pages and words of the document, language use, view buttons, etc. Scroll bar is used to go up and down of the document, and zoom used to adjust the size of the picture on the screen. So let us start to do the Microsoft Excel practicals. If you want to create a new document, you have to go to File, New. If not, this is the shortcut key for this is the shortcut key through you have to click on the keyboard and you have to select the blank document. Control N is the shortcut for all purposes, all process. If you want to save a document, you have to select File, Save. Select save in location using Save In, then type a proper name for the document, then click Save. Now save a document another name, select File, then you have to select the Save As option. Select Save In location from Save In again, type a proper name for the document in file name and click save button. The file extensions we are using for the word processing software Microsoft Word is, if it is Microsoft 2007 or 2010, you can see .docs, DOCX. If it is Microsoft Word 97 or 2003, you can see .doc. If it is a LibreOffice writer, you can see .odt. So, these are the file extensions you have to remember in the Microsoft when these are the file extensions you have to remember. Next, if you want to close the document, you have to go to File, Close. If you want to open the document, File, Open. The shortcut key is Ctrl plus O. Then you have to select the particular select the saved file in the look in. When you are saving the file, we use save in. In here, if you want to open the document, already saved document, you have to go open in. Location in the open dialog box, select the document from the window, then click open command. So, if you want to saving a document using a password, these are the process you have to go through. First, you have to select file save, then select a suitable saving location from always saving in location, type a suitable name of the document, select tools, select general options, type a password in the password to open box in order to open the Word file, click OK. Type the same file in the re-enter password to open box, click save button. Then page setup, if you want to change the settings of the page, you have to go to page layout tab and page setup group. Select paper size and format as per international standards A4, AB. That means you can select any international based standard papers from paper sizes from the page layout, page setup group. User can adjust orientation and margins also. In here you can see orientation. It can be, if you want to take the vertical size document, you can use portrait. If you want to take a horizontal view of the document, you can use landscape. So, let us see let's see the practical session for these operations. Okay. First, you have to install the word processing software in your computer, then you have to open it. To open it, you have in here, this is Windows 10, you have to type the word in here, then you can see the word app here, then you have to open this application. Now, you can see the interface of the Word document. You can see two panels are there. This is left panel used to open the recent file. You can see the recent file you have created in here. Now, in here they have given the templates of the Word documents. So, if you want to go for a template, you can just click on it. Now, but I am here, I want a blank document to be created. So, I will simply click blank document here. So, this will be the interface of the Word, Microsoft Word. So, first you can, in the top of the document you can see it is the title bar, which will be represent the name of the document. Still we did not save this document, so you can defaultly, without, when you are not saving in, defaultly you can see document 1 here. Then you can see the quick access toolbar here, save button, undo and redo, then the menu bar. Then this is whole part we are calling as ribbon, and this is the working area, and this is the status bar, and here zoom is here, zoom, you can zoom it and zoom out, and you can scroll it through here. This is the scroll bar. So, let us start in the ribbon. I will discuss first ribbon. There are tabs, that means home, insert, design, layout, reference, mailing, view, these are tabs. Within each tab you can see groups. in each group can be separated from lines. You can see there are in between each group, you can see it is separated with the lines. So, in home tab you can see clipboard as one group, font has one group, paragraph group, styles group and the editing group here. Next, insert also, if I select the insert, you can see pages, tables, illustrations, groups likewise. In each group you can see operations or the commands. This is the way you have to open a document. If you want to save this document, you have to go File. If your document is saving for the first time, you have to choose the Save As option. After you save the document and again open it and do any modification to that, after then you have to use the Save button to save that modifications. So, this is the first time I am going to save my document. So, I have to choose the Save As option. So, I will create Save As option and I will select the desktop as the destination, and you can see Save As option. I will choose the place as the desktop. For the file name I will give doc1, or another one I will give project1. This is the Word document. Then you have to click Save button. So, let us start to do some practical part in here. Now, I will zoom it and enter some text here. This is text. So, after I enter this text, you can see now I have do the modification for that. Then again you have to go to this quick access toolbar, save, or in the file menu you can simply click save. It is really unnecessary step to go again and save the file through the file option. So, that is why they have given the save button here. Whatever the modification, whatever the simple modification you are doing to your document, you have to be save it first, because sometimes there may be software failures or the hardware failure or the power failures also. So, your computer will be gone. Again you have to do your document again and again. So, it is really hard, and actually it is really because of that reason you have to save whatever you are doing to your document, whether it is simple one, you have to save it first. Always remember to save your document first. Then simply save, click the save, then your document is saved. So, this is the way you have to create a new document, save and save as. Now, if you want to close your document, you can simply go to the close button here. You can see this is close button. If you want to restore down and minimize, if you want to minimize it, you can click this, then restore down and the close. If you can simply just click the closing close icon here. If not, you can go to file and close, then your document is closed. The difference between this close and this close is, when you the difference between these two closes is, when you use the file and close, that means your document will be gone. The document will close, but not the word processing. Okay. If you want to, now I will again open. If you want to open the document, you have to again go to file, click open. Now you have the project one in the desktop. So, I will click it here. Now, you can again see this one. Now, previously I closed the document. If you want to close the word processing software, Microsoft Word, you have to click this one. Then the software will be closed. So, that is the difference between the file close and the close icon. So, see, this is my project one I have created in the document. Next, let us see how to use a password. To make a password, I have to go to now I will do if I want to change the name, if you want to change the project 1 into another name, I will again have to click the save as, because this is we are taking it as a new document and a different name. So, you have to click the save as again use the desktop here. Now, I will give another name here, I will tell Word activity 1, Word activity 1. After that you can see there is a tool option, there are tool options and you have to click the general options. In the general options they are asking file encryption option for this document. So, you can use a password to open. I will just type 123 here, then again to share it, to encrypt that one you can use 123. To share it, if you want to share your document with a friend, you have to send use a password also. Again I will type 123 here, then click OK. Now again they are asking to confirm the password, again I will press the password here, then OK. Okay. Now save. Now if I want to close the Microsoft Word, which icon I have to use? Close icon. Now I will close it. Now again if I want to open the document in Word activity, now they are asking a password. Now I have to enter my password 123. Okay. Again they are asking one. Now your document will be shown. This is the way you have to give a password to your document. If you want to do any page layout in formatting, you have to go to layout here, then you can see orientation. Orientation portrait means, that is defaultly they will choose the portrait, that means vertical. This is vertical, and if it is horizontal you have to use landscape. So, this is the landscape. If it is a vertical line it is portrait, if it is horizontal line it is landscape. Again you can choose sizes from here. These are the standard sizes, you can standard paper sizes. So, you can choose any paper size from size option. Let us see methods of selection. A letter or letters. If you want to select a letter or the letters, you have to drag the mouse across the letter. That means you have to highlight the letter, drag the letters and the word. If you want to select a word, double click on the mouse on that word. If it is few words, select the first word you need to change, keep the mouse pointer there and drag till the last word. A sentence, click on the first word of the sentence and drag it to the last word. A row, drag the mouse till you see the text arrow which is white, click it once. And a paragraph, click the mouse thrice on the paragraph or click the first word of the paragraph and drag it until the last word. A document, if you want to select all the text in the document, you have to press this is the shortcut key Ctrl A. For any software, not only the Word, in any software if you want to select all the things in the all the text in the document, you can simply select Ctrl A in the keyboard. Drag the mouse pointer till you see the right arrow which is white, then click it thrice. So, let us see these things in the Microsoft Word. Now, let us see how to select some of the text or the other paragraphs in here. So, if you want to select a word, you just have to click on the first space and you have to click and drag. If not, you can have to double click on the word, double click on the word or go to the beginning of the letter and click and drag until you want the letter you want. Then if you want to select the full sentence, then you have to go to the beginning of the sentence and click and drag until the end. If not, you can go to the beginning of the sentence, then press shift and end, shift along with end in the keyboard, shift key along with the end key, then you can highlight the row. Again I will do shift, go to the beginning of the sentence, shift along with the end button, so the full row will be selected. If you want to select multiple text, then select the text first, double click on the text, then hold the control key in the keyboard, then again double click on another word, still you have to press the control key, again double click on another word, again double click on another word. This is the way you can select multiple text. So, these are the ways you can, if you want to select all the text, you have to press Ctrl A in the keyboard. So, it is better to remember the shortcut keys in the keyboard to do the practical part in the computer. In here you have to remember the text formatting tools also. So, these are the main text formattings we are using in our documents. This is drop down menu to change the font. There are so many font types are there available in the word processing. If you want to change the type of the font, you have to click the drop down arrow here. Then this is the used to change the font size, and this is quickly increase decrease font size. If you are having trouble with changing in here, you can simply go through this. This is used for the increasing font, this is used for the decreasing font, and this is used to change the case. That means if you want to make your text uppercase letter or the lowercase letters, you can use this option. And this is clear formatting. If you are doing anything, any formatting part to your text, you can clear them by using this clear formatting. This is bold, which will be bold the text. This is italize, that means the word or the letter will be slanted. This is underline, and you have pull down to insert horizontal line. If you want to insert a horizontal line in the word, you can use, just press on it, press on the drop down arrow. This is used as the strict through. If you want to cut the word, strict through you can use. This is used for the subscript, just like when you want to write O2, H2O, likewise you can use subscript. Subscript. Superscript means 2 to the power 3, 10 to the power 4, likewise power can be done through superscript. So, this is used for the special, this icon is used for the special text effects, special text effects. This is used to highlight the text, and this is used for the change in the text colors. Now, let us do an activity. It is in your textbook. The activity is saying open the word processing software and perform the following. Now, you have to prepare the document according to these steps. The size should be A4 and the orientation should be landscape. That means, is it vertical or horizontal? Horizontal. Then the margin should be inches 2 inches from left and right. Left and right there should be 2 and 1.5 inches from top and bottom. For the top and bottom it should be 1.5 inches, 2 inches should be for the left and right. Use page setup dialog box to do these things. Now, let us see, after that after you prepare in this one, type paragraphs on activity 2, save the document in your folder as assign to, close the document. That is the activity 2 text. This is the activity 2 text you have to type on here after you prepare in this document. Next, open the assignment 2 file, format the document as in activity 3. You have to do the formatting part using like this, then save it in the folder as assign 3, close the document. So, let us start to do the practical. So, I will first open a new document. To open a new document, I have to select file, click new, then blank 1. Next you have to set up the page. What is the size? You have to first go to the page layout, then what is the size? A4 size. Then you have to select the orientation as landscape. Then they are asking for the margins. You can't see for the top, for the right, left and right they are asking 2 inches should be there. In here can you see 2 inches are there for the left and right. Then they are asking for the top and bottom that the margin should be 1.5. So, you can't see any default template for that. So, we have to create it. When you are creating new margins for your document, we are using the custom margins. Custom margins. Now, for the top they are asking 1.5. 1.5 should be there for the top. Again for the bottom you have to select 1.5. For the left they are asking 2, for the right also they are asking 2 inches. So, next click OK. Now, our page is set up. The final output you can see like this: landscape, landscape, A4 size, landscape, top is top and bottom 1.5 inches, left and right 2 inches. Then they are asking to type the text in the activity 2. I have typed it already and I will paste it here. So, this is the text I have pasted already, I already typed it. So, this is the text. Now, they are asking you to save this as the assign to. To save for the first time you have to select which option? Save as. So, go to the file, then select save as. I will again choose the desktop and type assign to, assign to and save. Now, you can see assign to here. Next they are asking you to do the formattings of the activity 3. Let us see what are the formattings you should do for the activity 3. In the activity 3 you can see the what is a computer, that is that the text color is changed into brown color. And next you can see these 3 letters have been used as the red color, the text color in here brown color, these 3 as red color. Then you can use a computer to type documents. This sentence is bold and underlined. Then send email, and in there also you can see spreadsheet, accounting, database management, the font type is changed. Font type is changed. Other thing is you can see the alignment. I will show you what are the alignments. In left side and the right side all are in the one line. So, we are calling it as justified. If you can see this, if you can see right align, some spaces are there. If you can see the some spaces on the right side, that means it is left aligned. If you can see the spaces between words and the lines in the right side, that means it is right aligned. So, let us do these modifications for our document. So, first I will zoom in. I have to select this text. First you have to, I told if you want to select the sentence, you can go to the first beginning of the text and click and drag. If not, shift to end button. Then go to the home tab. In here I told if you want to change the font type, you can use font type here. If you want to change the font size, you can use here. This is increase, decrease. Quickly you can, if you want to change the sizes, you can use this one as the increase, this icon as the decrease. Then you can use to defer the cases, you can use this option. So, you can see lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word, toggle case likewise. This is used for the clear the formattings, bold, italic, underline, strict through, subscript, superscript, text effects, highlight and the text color. So, if you want to change the text color, you have to pick from here. So, it is brown, I will choose brown. So, this is the way you have to change the color in the word. Remember, first of all you have to select that, then you have to change the color. Then in here also they have store, retrieve and the process data. Text have been changed into red. So, I told if you want to pick some letters, some words, you have to press control. So, here I will choose store, retrieve with the pressing, you have to press the control in the keyboard and double click on the each word and process. Now, I will release the control button from the keyboard. Then go to again text font color, then choose red color. After that you can see they have given up to here. You can use a computer to type documents and comma. Up to that they have bold and underlined. So, I will select this sentence up to here. Now, to bold it you have to click bold. To underline it you have to underline, but if they have given the dot or the dotted underline or the dash underline, you have to select particularly, you have to see what is the style they have given, then you have to pick it from the menu bar, pick it from the menu. So, they have given only the solid line, so I have to click solid line. After that you can see spreadsheets, accounting and database management, the font type has been changed. So, let us see how to change the font size. To change the font size, you have to again select those letters, those words from the Word document. Now, I have selected this text, then you have to change the font type. To change the font type, you can go to, you can see this is the font type they have used. So, it has been changed into that font type. If you want to change the font size, you can simply click on here, you can see it according to size. I have hovering. If you want to do it quickly, if you want to increase it, just press it. If you want to decrease it, simply click this. Then I will show you the strict through again here. I will select this text. If you want to strict through, this is the strict through option, and if you want to italic slanted text, it is the italic slanted text. If you want to give a special effect for the text, this is the way you can give the text effects for the particular selected. If you want to highlight it, you just have to highlight button. You have to press the highlight button. Now, I will show you how to use the subscript and the superscript. Assume now you have to type H2O. So, first you have to type H2O. Then 2 should be at the bottom. So, select 2 and click subscript. This is the way you have to again see. First type all the things, then select the number or the text you want to subscript, then go to subscript option. If you want to take the power values 2 to the power 10, that may then select the 10, I want it on the power that top, so select the superscript. So, this is the way you can do the formattings for your document. If you want to clear the text formattings, you have to click on it and click this icon, clear all formattings. If you want to get back the previous things I have done it, you have to go to the undo button. Undo means this button, you can see in the quick access toolbar, this is the undo button. When I click the undo button, you can see it is going backward of the steps. If you want to go to the forward, that means I have used the clear all formatting option to clear formatting, then you have to go to redo, that is redo. Undo means going backward, redo means going forward. The shortcut key for undo, is control Z. Remember, for the undo the shortcut key is, you can see it on the tool tip also, control Z is the shortcut key for undo. If it is redo, you can use control Y, undo and redo, control Z, control Y. So, if I am taking the alignment, first you have to select all the text, and if it is left align, now you can see it is left align. If you want to make it center, you have to click the center. If you want to make it right align, this is the right align. See, this is the right align. If you want to make it justify, all the left and right margins are aligned in the same line, you can use justify. So, these are the alignments we can use in the word processing. Now, they are asking you to save it as assign 3. So, again you have to save it as a new document. To save it as new document, you have to again go to save as desktop, select this place as the desktop, then you have to click assign 3, then press save, then this is the new document assign 3. Paragraph formattings. Previously we did text formattings. Now let us see what are the paragraph formattings. So, you can see they have given the output like this. Number 6 is used for the left align. Remember, all the text is left align. When you can see this is left align, each line is left align. Center align, that means number 7, centered. Right align, 8 is representing the right align. Justified, you can see all the left and right side lines are aligned perfectly. So, in here again number 10 left indentation, number 11 right indentation, then first line indentation you can do through 12, and 13 means hanging indentation, and fourth one line spacing, that means you can see the line spacing between the, we can change the lines space between the each line, and the paragraph spacing, these are paragraph spacing, these are line spacing. For paragraph settings, you have to, in the Microsoft Word, select your words or the paragraph, click on the formatting tools you need on home paragraph, or open paragraph dialog box, select the tools you need there and click OK. So, now they have given an activity for you. Open the word processing software and perform the following. Now, you have to open the assign 3 we have created earlier. Format its paragraph as shown in activity 4. This is activity 4. Now, you have to change it into like this. Then save it in your folder as assign 4, close the document. So, let us start to do that. In here activity 4, you can see what is computer, that is centered. Then in here you can see first line indentation. Then in here again this is left align, and this is also left align. So, let us do it in our document. So, my first this what is computer should be centered. So, I will click center. Then a computer, in this part the first line, that means indentation. When you are doing the first line indentation, increase indentation means when I go to here, now I want to indent this sentence, then you have to select this one, then you can see it is increase the indent. If you want to decrease it, you can go this button. Now our first indentation should be done, so do it like this. Then my this line should be left aligned, so I will left align here. And next one I have to change this one, so if you want to break it into another line, you have to press enter. Now again this should be also left align, select it and click left align. So this is the formattings of the activity assign 4. Again you have to save it as assign 4. Go to save as desktop assign 4. Then they are asking open assign 3 file again, format it again as shown in activity 5 and then save it as assign 5. Now again you have to change into this format, that means the computer and electron, the sentence should be centered and the whole process you have to center. Then this one should be as the same formatting, it is not changed, so this should be centered. So let us do it. Now select the text and click center, so you can see it has been centered. Now again you have to save it as assign 5. Now bullets and numbering. Now in here also remember you can use numbering also for the text. For 17 you can see as the 16 bullet list. When you want to use not the numbers but only the different types of symbols, you can use the bullet list, and if it is 1 2 3, if it is 1 2 3 or ABC, likewise it is number list. If it is if you can see like this is multi-level list, and 19 will be displayed the shading or the background color, and 20 will be displayed the border of the text. So this is the way you have to change the bullets and numbering. Now remember the shortcut keys for numbering and the bulleting. If you press the tab, change into multi-level. Tab key in the keyboard, press shift tab at the end of the multi-level list to combine it to the main list again. I will do the practical and I show you the practicals in here. So let us start the bullet and numbering practical session. Now I will type some of the text in here. Now these are the text, and if I want to make it as the multi-level, I will indent in here. Now if I select the bullet library, you can see so many bullets are there. If you want to define a new bullet, you also can go here. In here bullet characters, symbols are there. There are so many symbols, and if you want to select another one, you can use symbols, but in the symbol option there are so many symbols are there. So you can go down, then you can see so many symbols. If you want to select this symbol, then click OK. You can see symbol like this. First you have to select the text. Then go to the symbol, bullet, paragraph group, bullet, bullets, and if you want to select new bullet, you can use define new bullet here. Then go to symbol, and symbols you have so many symbols are there. So if I pick a symbol like this, then click OK. Then you can see the symbol types here. Click OK. Then you can use that symbol in here. If you want to use another symbol given in the as the default, you can use them. Just select the text first, then apply the bullet system. If it is a numbered list, you have to select the text again, go to the number list, drop down arrow, if there are so many options you have, then you can use any option. This is the bullet system, this is the number system. After that, if you want to make these two, now if I am taking apple as the main text and multi-level text would be the green apple and the red apple, because those green apple and red apple is belong to apple fruit. So, if to make these two into multi-level option, you have to press the tab key in the keyboard. So, it becomes multi-level. Again you can choose another pattern for the multi-level. If it is bullet form, you can use another one. If it is numbering system, you can use the number system also. If not, so this is the way you can do the multi-level option. If you again want to take into the main number system, you have to press the shift and tab again, shift and tab again. You have to select shift and tab to take it into main menu. Again see, if you want to set the multi-level into the main level, you have to press shift with the tab option in the keyboard. When I click it, you can see it adds, they add to multi-level of the main list. So, if you want to make a multi-level list, you have to select the text and press tab key. If you want to go back to the main list, you have to press shift with tab. Then I will choose line spacing. Line spacing means if you want to change the space between each line, you have to go to line spacing option. So, you can see when I change the values, the space between each line will be differ. If you want to give a color for the paragraph also, you can use it from this shading option. Likewise, you can choose a color for the paragraphs or the text also. Now, this is the activity they have given you to create. Open the word processing software and perform the following. Open a new page, make a list of bullets as shown in activity figure 6 and save the document in your folder as assigned 6, then close the document. Open assigned 6 file you have saved, add a border to the page, save the change file as 7 and close the document. So, you have to do this part. So, let us start to do the activity. First you have to type that list in your document. Then when you are typing, first type the word, then press enter, then enter the other words like this. Now you have to select antivirus word first, then go to the bullet form, then click this icon. Then after you select, these three should be multi-level. To multi-level, I told it should be, first you have to select all the text, and first you have to select all the text you have typed, then select this icon. Then for the multi-level, I told these three should be multi-level, so press tab, but it becomes these square, these circles. But in the example they have given this icon, so you have to select it. When you are changing, then first you have to select the text, then go to the bullet form, then select this. Again select these three, tab key, press the tab, again go to here, select here, again press tab key, change the form. This is the way you have to change the bullets and the numbering in your document. After that, they are asking you to set a page border in your document. If you want to make a border in your document, you have to go to design, and in this design you have some options called in the page background, page border, page color and the watermark. If you want to make your, if you want to apply a page border to your document, you have to click page border here. Then the page border dialog box will appear. Now in here they will give the preview of your document. Still you can't see the border in here. If you want to show the border in here, you have to select box option or shadow option, 3D option or the custom. I will show you the box option here. Then you can see box will be appear on here. Now click OK. Now you can see a border applied to the document. If you want to change it, change the settings of the border, again you have to click the border, page border. In here you can select a color, or if you are not satisfying these colors, you can go to more colors, and in the more color dialog box there are standard colors and custom colors. You can pick the color from here, go to the area you want to pick the color, then choose a color from here, then click OK, and the width also can be set in here, and I will click OK. Now if you want to apply an art, there are some art borders are there. So you can use only, now it is OK. Now it is the color will be disabled here, and click OK. You can see a border to your document. If you want to apply a page color, then you have to select in here. Then you can have a page color here. If you want to create a watermark, that means sometimes if you want to make your document that made by you, if you want to tell that this document is made by you, it is better to put a watermark. To make a watermark, you just simply click it, so you can see the confidential part in here. So if you want to change it, you have to first remove the watermark. Then if you want to use a custom watermark, choose the custom watermark here. Then in here you can use picture watermark also can be used. Then you have to select a picture from here. Then text watermark here. In the text watermark, the text in here you can choose whatever you want to apply in the watermark. I will say watermark, or I will say JMC here as the watermark, JMC, and again you can use a color here, apply, you can see the watermark. So this is the way you can use watermark, page color and the page border for your document. Now let us see the page color format again. If you want to, now I showed you how to apply a single color for the background. If you want to apply a gradient way, gradient effect, that means this is the gradient effects you can use in one color, two color, press. Then if you want to press means preset colors, horizontal. If you want one color, that means only one color I have put, that is a single color. If it is two colors, now you can use the gradient. For color 1 I will choose this color and this color. So now two colors are there. I can shading styles are there, horizontal, vertical, diagonal, diagonal door, from corner and from center. So I will choose the from center button, click OK. Now you can see this is the way the document will be displayed. Now if you want to take a color, now it is a 2 color, if it is a preset color you can use, there are some preset colors, they already they have given some preset color here, from the drop down you can use. So I will choose the ocean and horizontal way, diagonal way, I will choose this one. This is the way you can apply a gradient or the solid color to your document. In the home tab, in the paragraph group, if you want to apply a border to your selection, you have to go to the borders option here. First you have to select the text you typed or the selection, then you have to select the border in here. You can use border, if you want to apply the border bottom you can use like this. For the top, left, right, no border option, always it is defaultly it is no border option, and all borders means for each sentence they will be creating border, outside border. If you giving the all borders, that means for each sentence there will be a border. If it is outside border, that means all the text are within the one border. If it is inside border, this is the way you can use it. Horizontal, likewise you can see, you can change the border types. So these are the way you can do the practicals in the word processing software. It is better to practice again and again, you can remember the paths and the way, then you can remember the steps you have to follow for the particular formatting parts in the document. So let us see another part. This is, I told, this is the change case. Now I type a word Microsoft Word. Now let us see each option in here. When I click this one, click the Microsoft Word, lower case. When I select the lower case, that means if you want the text to be lower, that means simple letters, you have to select lower case, then all the letters will be lower. Lower case means simple alphabetic letters. If you want to take your text in uppercase letter, that means all the letters will be capital letters in the English alphabet. Lower case means simple, uppercase means capital. Next, capitalize each word. Capitalize each word means the first letter of each word will be capital, other letters will be simple. Next, toggle case means the opposite of the toggle case means opposite of the capitalize each word. That means the first letter of the word will be simple, other letters will be capital. So these are the change case options in the word processing software. So this is all for today's session. I think you have understood everything I have discussed and explained through the practicals in this session. So it is better to install the Word software in your computer, any version it can be, but the operations are same in all versions. So practice again and again, then you can remember the parts and the steps how to do these each formatting in the word processing software. Good luck and thank you.